Hello, and welcome to My Xbox and Me, episode 60. Jesus Christ, we got here fast. I am one of your hosts, MC Fixer, alongside the United States My Xbox and Me champion, the main man, Joseph.
How are you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good.
Joe. How are things, sir?
Well, you know what? With the belt right beside me, I'm feeling pretty good today. I feel like nothing could bring me down. I'm
not going to lie to you. I love the My Xbox and Me logo over the over the top of it as well. Like, okay.
It's the best $7 one.
It's the fact that I remember shooting that video that I shot in response, and I must have watched that clip maybe 1,000 times. If you haven't seen these videos, go over to the My Xbox and Me Facebook group, and they are some of the funniest stuff you can watch. Yeah. Honestly, our community is stupid and dumb, but
it really is. But I love it. It's the best.
It is. If you're new to the show, like I say, I am MC Fixer. I don't remember the rigmarole anymore. How's it go? Hello and welcome to My Xbox and Me. I am MC Fixer. Blah blah blah. We do the bullshit. Blah blah blah. This week's episode. There we go. So, do you know what? I'm so out of it. I don't know why.
New year, man. It's New Year.
This is our first episode, 2017.
Yeah.
And I'm all over the place.
You gotta work the kinks out. That's all it is.
I'm all over the place. I'm really just not with it today. Today has been such a busy day. But this episode of My Xbox and Me is brought to you by Poly Games.
Oh, this guy over here.
And mcfixer.co.uk. Joe, you got your own YouTube channel. Did just shoot a brand new video.
I did.
You may not have shot it, but it's just gone up. Very nice. New set. How are things over at Poly Games?
They're doing fantastic, and this year especially, I wanted to surprise everybody by giving out little photos of just my first hint was a blank white screen, and that was the wall, and then my next hint was the stormtrooper helmet on a table, and everybody's like, "What is this?" I was getting texts. I'm like, "Are you okay? You're sending random pictures," and so seeing the responses so far of the new set, and I'm still filling some things out. It's amazing, and I really love the look of it so far.
Good. Yeah, good. So. I'm glad. I've got a new set, you see. No, I'm chatting crap. I've literally, all I've done is move my camera. If you listen to the audio, you don't really give a crap. But all I've done is move my camera from here to here. So from left to right, right to left, wherever you are, whatever you're seeing. But you can see my games behind me. And some Harry Potter Pumpo Fox that are Haley's, or whatever they're called. Joe.
Yeah.
Know some things that we do here. Head over to patreon.com/mcfixer if you want audio early. Video is $4, audio is $3. And it helps keep the show running. It keeps the lights on, as they say. Join the Facebook group, join the My Xbox and Me club, and you will be getting a brand new podcast from myself and some special guests called Fix and Friends coming soon. But enough of that. Let's get into one last thing before we get into the games, which is your boy Mike Lynch, and he says, yo, what is going on, guys, and the My Xbox and Me community? It's your favorite Dead Rising fan here, Mike Lynch. Anyways, if you want to see me do Blu-ray pickup, video movie reviews, and game reviews, then check out my channel. It is a place that I provide very funny videos of me yelling, and I do not play the ukulele. Anyways, back to your usual schedule and programming. Thank you, Mike, for all your support. And Joe, we will start, as usual, of what has been in your box. What have you been playing this week?
I've been trying to do a little bit of everything,
Okay.
Trying to do a little bit of everything. Just your Xbox. That's all I care about.
Just
my Xbox. Batman Telltale series.
Fair enough.
And I do not like it so far.
So, how many episodes in are you?
I am 2 episodes in.
Okay.
I find actually episode 2 to me is a little bit better than 1.
That's what I've heard.
The weird thing about the Telltale games and Batman in particular is the voice acting is so great because Troy Baker, he is Batman in this one, and I should love his performance, but sometimes I feel like it's the animation, the lack of it, that doesn't sell me on his performance or anybody's, because everybody's so stoic. Everybody's walking around like they gotta poop. Like they're just like they're waddling all over the place. Okay.
Interesting.
Sorry, but
no. Hey, you're absolutely fine.
Everybody's walking around like a penguin. There's like a lack of emotion on people's faces, and it's just. Then there's the crashes, and then sometimes they'll bring me to back to just by pressing A and left, it'll bring me back to the Xbox home screen, and I'm like, what is this? What is going on? I didn't press the Xbox button.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Sometimes it'll just crash. The story is interesting. They play around with some of the characters, but yeah, there was quality control issues from episode 1.
I played episode 1. I bought episode 1 for some unknown reason. Not a Batman fan. Isn't my my superhero of choice, I guess. More of a Spider-Man guy. I'm a Marvel guy. I don't really give a lot of craps about DC, honestly.
Yeah, same here.
Couldn't care less. But I did try episode 1, and it was okay. I wasn't feeling it too much. I heard episode 2 got better. By the sounds of things, you're saying episode 2 is kind of better, but not really. It still runs bad and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I haven't run into the performance issues, like the crashing, but the stoic nature, and sometimes where Telltale has a thing where the frame rate, man. I'm like, why? There should not be this.
Why, Delilah? Fair enough. Anything else you played this week, or is that?
I played Overwatch, and
of course you played Overwatch.
God, I love it so much. And last night I was forced to play Heroes of the Storm for the Genji skin in Overwatch, and I had to play that horrible MOBA for way too long. A good 2 hours of my life spent on a character skin I don't know how to play.
So let me get this straight. Yeah. So you played 2 hours of something that you didn't care about, for something that you may or may not use.
Yeah, because I was starting to get into Genji after months of talking shit about.
Is that the Genji one that throws the stars and goes?
Yeah, yeah, and he yells Japanese and stuff. Yeah, he's awesome. But he's also, anybody who plays him, I hate you. But I just started getting used to him. So I was like, I'll get this skin. Maybe I'll have a few days left. Like I can spread the time out of Heroes of the Storm. That's not the case. I had a day to do it. And I was just like, well, I got to find a friend to play with. And I need to get the skin because it's actually pretty cool. So that's what I did last night. That was a little bit of Civ 6. Other than that, I've been pretty hardcore Overwatch. So.
I can't think of anything worse than playing 2 hours of a game for a skin.
Yeah.
So it does absolutely nothing to the character apart from change his look, right?
Yes.
Just the one. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I know the Overwatch fans are coming for me, but 2 hours for a skin.
I know. Shame.
Joe, well, forget what you've been playing. Let's talk about what I've been playing.
Okay,
I've been playing a bit more of that Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah?
Boy, it's a good game. I still really, 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 really like it.
What chapter are you on?
I'm chapter 3. Chapter 3,
Okay.
I'm playing the game very slow, searching for everything, doing all the hunts. I just got the achievement for doing, 20 side missions?
Yes.
I think that's right. So, and I found that game's the perfect game for me to play while, don't tell me missus, but while I'm meant to be doing housework or when I'm listening to a podcast.
Okay.
Because I find I can stick them in the car. Like, I had one part where it was a 7-minute trip. I was like, cool. I'm sticking them in the car. I'm going to have the TV up loud, so if they do talk, I can hear them. Mm-hmm. But they don't always talk, which is nice as well. So I was literally running around my house with a Hoover, like, and every time they spoke, I just stopped. I was just like, okay. And I'd go again. Yeah. So That's all I've played this week.
That's awesome.
I've been really busy, really busy. So I haven't had much time to play, but I've had enough time, and that was what I chose to spend my time with. So,
I'm glad you're liking it, because I'm like 20 hours in, and I still don't know if I like it or not.
No, I definitely like it. The more I play it, the more I enjoy it. I just wish that I had more time. I need to finish this game. I have got such a back catalogue of games. It's like ridiculous. But I need to finish this game. This will be the first ever Final Fantasy that I finish.
Okay.
So I have to do it. That's my challenge. I have to get it done. But the games are coming, Joe. And this show is our most anticipated games of 2017.
Oh, man.
So
all right, I
want to do. I'm changing up the formula of my Xbox and me a little bit. You're still getting your news. You're still getting what's in your box. You're still getting your fixes sack. You're still getting games with gold. You're still getting fan mail. I'm just adding something, because what I found is people sometimes click the show but click off very quickly if they don't get to what the headline is, which, again, maybe this week wasn't the perfect week because I kind of rambled in the beginning. But I'm going to try and get to whatever the title is. Not always, but sometimes. Whatever the title is, I want to try and hit it at the start of the show.
At the start.
So what I've put it as the show notes, as you can see, because you have the show notes, it says topic of the show. I would much rather a better name than that for this segment. So please, if you want to email in, myxboxandmepodcast@gmail.com. That's myxboxandmepodcast@gmail.com. Would love a name for this topic, for this segment of the show. At the moment, it's called Topic of the Show. And it is our most anticipated games of 2017. Now, I have wrote a list of games here.
Right.
These are all my most anticipated games of 2017. So, let's start off. We can talk about them individually, then you can add some of your own at the end, maybe.
Okay.
So, starting off, State of Decay 2. Did you have a chance to ever play State of Decay 1?
No, we talked about this last episode, and I'm actually
We did talk about it last episode, you're right. I'm glad
we keep each other in check.
One of us needs to know what's going on in these episodes. I'm just here like, take them. And you're like, yo, I'm actually consuming this content.
I listen to all the podcasts I'm in, all the episodes I'm in, and like every time I'm in the car with my friend, like and I'm playing, is you're like, you're such a narcissist. I'm like, I'm just trying to see where I'm messing up, because
it's funny. I do that, but only with music.
Okay.
So when as some of you know, I do music, but I'll sit there and listen to the same song, my same song. And when I record music, sometimes you only get the first verse done, and I'll listen to that first verse over and over and over. But with podcasts, I did at the start, I listened to them back, but I must have I've done over 100 podcast episodes now. I'm done. I know what I sound like. I sound stupid. Yeah, I can't read half the time. Sometimes I say stupid things. Cool. People seem to enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. I like it.
But anyway, back to most anticipated games. So State of Decay 2 is on my list. It's more State of Decay, which I am happy about. And it's bringing an element, it's bringing a feature, I should say, a feature in the game, which number one should have had, which is co-op. From what the E3 trailer sold us on, which you can never trust, but it looks like it's 4-player co-op. And for me, I cannot wait to jump in that world with 3 other friends. Right. Cannot wait.
Now, when's that coming out? Is there a release date for it? Or?
For all we know is they said they're going to announce. Last week we spoke about it, didn't we? And they said that they made an announcement for an announcement, didn't they? That's what we cracked the joke. So it's going to be at E3. So I'm assuming the release date at E3. Hopefully not long after. Maybe a month or so would be lovely. But yeah, that is number one on my list as most anticipated. Okay. Number 2 will surprise absolutely nobody, and it is Resident Evil 7, a game that I said on this very podcast, Joe. Mm-hmm. You may have heard me say it because you were part of this community, that I would never talk about this game again on this podcast. Funny enough, I spoke about it a lot. Really excited for it now. Now that it's here, we are in the month. It comes out this month. I cannot wait for this game. Like, I thought I wanted it, and you know when you think about something and then you get all giddy inside.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at now. I'm like, Yes.
I
cannot wait.
I am. Everybody asks me, like, Joe, why haven't you done any videos on the demos of you playing Biohazard? And I'm like, I want to be surprised. I want to be scared. I want to know nothing.
You need to play the demo.
But what I will say
that's not
here,
part of the game.
I will be getting Resident Evil 7 on PlayStation because I have the VR.
Of course.
And my sister-in-law's mother came over and she did the kitchen demo.
Oh, okay.
And all I heard, literally, I'm upstairs, second floor. They're all the way in the basement. And I heard her shriek, and I ran down like, what's wrong? She's like, there was a man about to step.
So I played the demo, which is on the PS4 when it came out. It's on Xbox One now, so everyone can play it, which is lovely. But I played the demo, and I was sort of half. I was like, I don't really like this. They've updated the demo since. I like it more. But what really turned me around on the game is I did play it in VR, which I didn't like. That isn't what I liked about it, though. But I played it at EGX last year, which is weird to say last year now. Last year. And I was playing part of the game. And I had a puzzle that I had to do, and I was sat there for about half an hour working it out, and I was sold. It was like, this is Resident Evil. The only thing, my biggest gripe with the game, and everyone's heard me say it, and I'll keep screaming it, if it doesn't link back to the previous 6 games, I will be very, very, very disappointed.
What I heard is that there is characters from the old games are coming back, or they're a reference or something.
There's rumors. I don't think references is enough for me. There's rumors. Okay, spoiler warning for Resident Evil 7 about the rumors that could happen, that could not. I don't think they're true, but warning. Pause us for 2 seconds. We're going to talk about it. Come back. You ready? Okay. You okay with this, Joe?
I'm okay with this.
Okay. You sure?
I'm sure. Actually, sometimes, can I just say something? When I say spoiler warning, I say a spoiler for a different show. So I'll say spoiler warning for Resident Evil 7, and I'll be like, Jon Snow dies.
Idiot. So, you threw me right off there.
Sorry.
Resident Evil 7. Where was I? Spoiler warning. Apparently, Albert Wesker's back. Apparently, there's patterns in the demo that say about Albert Wesker's gun, Albert Wesker this, Albert Wesker that. Which, would that be amazing? Yes, that would be fabulous. Do I think it means anything? No. I think they're just trying to throw people off the track. Maybe there is some reference to Wesker, but I don't think it's in the game. I really, really, really don't. So, we shall see.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this. I really am. I've been waiting for a game to scare the crap out of me since Dead Space 2. So,
fair enough. Fair enough. Cool. Yeah. Next game on this list, and again, you might start seeing a theme, but it's Sea of Thieves. Again, the same reasons for State of Decay is the reason why I like Sea of Thieves. I don't know what the game is yet. That's the only thing that worries me about this game a little bit.
Oh, okay.
They haven't really gone into enough depth for me. I get it. We're pirates, but what are we doing? Is it MMO? Not been explained. What is our objective? Not been explained. Unless I'm not searching for the right place, and please point me in the right direction. Anybody knows. But if it's an MMO, I'm a pirate. I'm down. That sounds amazing to me personally. Cool. Me and my friends can jump in a ship, go find loot. Go destroy other people's ships, rob their loot. Yes. I can see me, you, Crash, Ben. Foxy,
I always wanted to be a pirate.
Yeah, exactly. So I cannot wait. I love the art style. It's rare. Like, come on. Hopefully they're back to form with this one. We'll just have to wait and see. But I really like the idea again of me playing along with people, which we'll just have to wait and see. Next on this list is Ghost Recon Wildlands for the same reason. The game, I've seen it. Okay, cool. We're mercenaries. We got our objectives. I don't really care about that. What I want to see is one of my friends on a motorbike come off the top of a roof, fly past me as I'm driving in a truck, as we're both trying to take out this target, because it makes for funny stories. It makes for funny moments.
Mm-hmm.
They all sound like perfect streaming games to me personally.
Yeah.
Stupid moments with my friends in different worlds work perfectly for me. I'm not expecting a story that I give a crap about with Ghost Recon. I'm not expecting the tightest of all gunplay, because I played a Ghost Recon game before. I know what I'm expecting. Just stupid fun, which it looks. So I'll take that.
Cool.
I will take that. Are you interested in Ghost Recon at all?
Actually, that is one of the games I'll be getting on the Xbox One. So,
appreciate that. Thanks for blessing us and buying it on Xbox One. Appreciate it.
Please.
Please, I'm modest here.
Exactly. It'll be humble.
Next on this list is South Park: The Fractured Butthole, which it's more South Park. If you're a South Park fan, you know what you're getting. If you played the first game, you know what you're getting. It's superheroes, which even more so.
I love the plot.
Is amazing.
It's just
Civil War.
Yeah.
It's Civil War. Like, what? It's just, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. God. I feel like they're just going to make everything even better than what they did in the first game.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
yeah,
I'm down for that. 100% down for that. Next game on this list is a game that I thought was coming out last year, but didn't. But it's the Friday the 13th game.
Oh, that didn't come out?
This is the one that's, it's like, what's that game that's out on the PC?
Like Slender Man?
No. It's the one where one of you play the killer and the four of you have to escape. It's slipping my mind what it's called now. That's going to really annoy me. Anyway, so one of you play the killer, four of you play campers.
Okay.
There's different ways and different scenarios. It just looks a lot of fun. Adam Sester's been involved with the project. I've watched a load of interviews with him on it. If you haven't checked out this Friday the 13th game, you really should. They've got the sand guy on it. It's everything. It seems like it's done right. I'm not a huge Friday the 13th fan. That's not my genre of film, but I like the idea of this game.
Okay.
That is another one. This one is one that might be a bit controversial.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what people are thinking about this one. I don't think many people are actually going to care for it, if I'm honest with you. But it's a little game called Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Ever heard of it?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Might just be one of my favorite, if not my favorite game of all time. Getting a sequel.
Is coming. Will it come out this year? We don't know.
Probably not.
But right now it's slated for this year.
Yeah.
So I can only go with that. As most people have heard my rants and raves about was that you?
No, that's my mom. My mom probably just stumped her toe hardcore. Something clumsy.
Yeah. For me, it's more of a case of, will this be the game for me that everyone wants it to be?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I hope they fix fast traveling.
See, I never had a problem. Red Dead is my perfect sandbox because I cowboys and Indians love them. Like that's what my uncle and my father, we used to bond over. Okay. We love cowboy movies. Actually, my dad learned English from Mr. Wayne himself. So, he was big into the cowboy films. I love Tombstone. That's a great movie. So I have no expectations for Red Dead Redemption 2. Surprisingly enough, I don't know what it is. And that mystery it's for somehow keeping me level-headed. Because if you play the first one, there shouldn't be a sequel. But it made money. Right. So I'm seeing how it makes sense. I can't wait to ride through whatever world they are thinking of. In all honesty, very excited. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Again, I can't wait to go back and play the first one, which I'm going to do for my Let's Play series, Critically Acclaimed. Just to be like, yep, this game wasn't as good as I thought it was. This game isn't as good as everyone thinks it is, I should say. My opinion, not everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting. It'll be interesting. But it is one I'm looking forward to, nonetheless. Another game is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I never thought we'd see another Marvel vs. Capcom game. I don't even like fighting games, and I'm excited for this one.
Same here.
The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed about is not 3-on-3, it's 2 versus 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And rumor has it no X-Men.
We shall see. Which
pisses me off because in 3, I mained Sentinel because I sucked at the game, and his kick literally was just like everywhere. So like you can't dodge Sentinel.
My main, Joe, I didn't play much. I didn't play much of 3, but 3, my main was Wesker, Chris, and Jill. I played all the Resident Evil characters. They were like, and I'm crap with them, obviously, and I button bash, but those were my characters because of the Resident Evil characters. And then sometimes I'd swap out Jill for Spider-Man.
Okay, all right.
Which was amazing. I absolutely loved it. But 2 is, like I've said before, my dad has the arcade machine for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to play that at his shop all the time. And Wolverine, Hulk, and Spider-Man. Those were my guys. They were unstoppable. I was amazing with it. But, so I just can't wait to have that feeling back. I don't know if it's going to feel the same with 2.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to feel the same with just the 2 Resident Evil characters. There better be at least 2 Resident Evil characters in this game.
Oh, there has to be. There has to be.
Chris, Wesker. I think it should be Chris and Leon, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Leon's
with the emo hair.
This is a whole topic. This is a different podcast. Yeah. This is my Resident Evil podcast. Don't worry. A game that's already been out. It's already out now, kinda, but isn't. But I can't wait to finish it. So I kind of think it counts on this list, which is the Walking Dead, the Telltale series.
Yeah.
Like, we talked about it last week. Episode 1 and 2. Amazing.
Awesome.
I was going to say probably the best Telltale, but it's not. Because season 1 of The Walking Dead really did blow me away. Season 2 improves on things, but I love the dynamics of Lee and Clem.
Right.
So that is the best. But the pacing and the gameplay, which there isn't much of in the new Walking Dead game, and the story that they're telling so far, I cannot wait to get back in. I'm really worried that because they gave us 2 episodes, we're going to have to wait a really long time for the 3rd. And I don't think I can wait.
It ended really great. And
dude, I watched back the end of episode 1 on my stream. Because I put them up as Let's Plays on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/mcfixer, if you want to see my reactions. If you see my face at the end of episode 1, and then you see my face at the end of episode 2, I'm just like, no wonder why people think this is interesting. I'm sitting there like, my mouth was literally open for about a minute.
Yeah.
It was like crazy.
I cannot wait to watch you play those games. Because it's just seeing all the mistakes.
No, it's when I do something, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, and
what's the guy's character? The guy main character. I know he's Hispanic.
So I don't want to say something racist like Carlos.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's okay, I'm Hispanic. It's all right. You can say Carlos. I'll give you the way out.
I don't know. Do you know what? I really don't remember his name because I don't care for him. All my decisions are based on what benefits Clem.
Yes.
That is literally how I'm playing the game. And I listened to Greg Miller talk about it on the Gamescast, I think. And it's funny because he said on there that he hopes Clem doesn't turn out to be a dick and dick you over. And I was like, I never even thought of that. I could just be like, yes, little girl, do whatever you want. I love you. I'll follow you through this whole world. Mm-hmm. And then she just ends up being the big bad boss at the end. Like, oh, I don't know. I'd have a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, no, Carlos. I don't like him that much.
No, whatever.
I feel like he's like at times during that episode, he kind of felt like a coward. And then
he's scared. He's scared. Yeah.
He never had a grasp on the situation.
Well, you got to think. Look at Clem. Yeah, Clem's been through that world. She struggled and she has been hardened by that world. And you're telling me they didn't prepare either of those two kids, and they didn't prepare themselves because they're not hardened characters. They're still, hey man, they smoked this doobie in the car. Oh look, I found some chocolate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no,
because you know what, like Clem was, and this is just such from outsider looking in. She's a unique character because she's similar to Carl in a way where she didn't really know what the world was before. And so, like, it's just made her such a hard ass.
Yeah.
And so, like, I see a lot of Carl in her, and I see a lot of not just badassery coming from her. So I'm really excited to see that. Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Next game is another Telltale game, actually. It's the Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy game. Which, if they can get the tone right like they did with Borderlands, if they can get the humor right like they did with Borderlands, this could be perfect. This could be amazing. Yeah. This could be a really cool story. There's nothing more to that. Just if they can get it right, then it can be good. Next game. I need to preference this one by saying I am now friends with the developer, Nick Makin. My name is in the game. So am I biased towards this game? 100%. So take anything I say with a pinch of salt, please. It's called Rage and Justice. And don't get me wrong, if the game's bad, I'm going to call it out and say it's bad. But just preferencing you with all of that. Do you remember Streets of Rage?
Yes. Yes.
So it's a 2D sky-scrolling beat-em-up. And it's beautiful. And it's amazing. And I cannot wait. And you're a cop and you can arrest people. And you have warrants for people that, like, you'll get a name. Like, it say MC Fixer needs to be arrested. So instead of beating him up, you arrest him and then you get extra points at the end. Oh, I can't wait. Cannot wait.
That sounds awesome.
Every time I'm at AGX or something, or anytime I see Nick tweet, I'm like, is the game ready? Is the game ready? Is the game ready? So I'm praying that the game is ready.
Yeah, it sounds like a Miami Vice 16-bit, so I'm excited.
Cannot wait. Cannot wait. And last but not least, a game I don't even know if it's coming this year, but it's rumored to. I don't think it will, and if it does, then you'll probably see me cry when it's announced. This is everything Red Dead Redemption was to you guys. This is to me. This is Resident Evil 2 remake. Resident Evil 2 is my favorite game of all time. If they do the remake as good as they did the remake of 1, I just can't. I can't even comprehend how excited I am for a Resident Evil 2 remake. Cannot. Apparently, Haley's decided that she's turned on our TV.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Anyway, so Joe, that is the list.
Okay.
That is the list.
I like it.
So what have I missed? There's loads of games I haven't put on here. So what is it I've missed?
Man, you missed Halo Wars 2.
Yes, I assumed you would like that. So talk about it a little bit.
Halo Wars was originally supposed to be a Mac exclusive game. Steve Jobs wanted to bring gaming into the Apple ecosystem, and so he brought Halo, and Halo was supposed to be this RTS, this real-time strategy game. Bill Gates heard of it, and he's like, we're making a DirectX console. I need a game. Steve Jobs, be happy I gave you $1 million. And then he took Bungie from Mac, and he made it a first-person shooter. And everybody knows, like the hardcore fans like myself know of its history. And so when Halo Wars originally came out, there was like this excitement because this is what Halo should have been. And not to say like Halo's an awful series, because it's one of the best series ever, but it's like awesome to see the original idea come back. Yeah. Just done so well on a controller. That's why when I heard Phil Spencer say, I want to bring RTSs to console because blah, 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 I knew Halo Wars was coming. Yeah. And so Halo Wars 2, I'm really excited for this game, man. I'm a huge RTS guy. I went to my GameStop and I already pre-ordered the $80 edition. So like,
of course you have.
It's steel book casing, and I'm a sucker for steel books. guys, gang out there. And no, I'm really excited for that game. And knowing it's coming out hopefully in February, I'm pumped. But I also think you missed For Honor.
So again, another game. That was my list.
Okay.
That was my list. For Honor's a game that I played the alpha. I was impressed with it, but not enough that it's my most anticipated game of 2017. Like, we will pick one from this list afterwards of our most, but I thought that would be kind of boring if I said Resident Evil 7. It comes out this month. So
yeah.
But talk about For Honor. A game, I did enjoy what I played.
Yeah. I haven't played. I see that there's a story. It's like somehow the Vikings and like Japanese and like they're in an island together, and I'm like, all right, fuck it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fuck it. I want to. This seems like if Dark Souls multiplayer was taken, I hate to say this, seriously. Like they or not even that. They made just God of War and Dark Souls made a multiplayer game, and that's what I look at For Honor, and I see all the brutal combat, and I'm just like, this game looks it looks nuts, and I'm so torn. So my Xbox and Me family, come out there if you guys are interested. If you guys shout enough, I will buy this on Xbox. Because my one friend's
I'll let you into a little secret. I know Crash and Ben, part of the community, they will definitely be getting it on Xbox.
Then it's an Xbox one.
I am still.
Yeah, because my one friend, he's just like, you play with me? Come on.
Please, we're friends.
Please.
Another game on this list that I didn't mention that I'm not sure if it's your cup of tea or not. It is Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh, loved. I liked 1, loved 2. Mass Effect 2 is one of my favorite games, favorite RPGs. Mass Effect 3 sucked. Hated it. Couldn't. Ooh. I'll get into a fist fight. I bought that limited edition. I was like, yes, we're gonna finish the fight. And God, that ending. But Andromeda looks nuts. And I'm really, really, really excited for this game. And really excited. Like, that's all I can say. Like, seeing the action that's in this game of you, it kind of brings back the memories of Skyrim, where they say like you could pretty much do whatever you want or be the character you want instead of making a class. That's awesome to me. Yeah. So I'm gonna finally be using powers other than being a soldier all the time.
Fair enough. Yeah, again, I'm very, very, very interested in Mass Effect. I am happy to announce right now that is the next game I'm playing on critically acclaimed, which will start hopefully this week or next. So I'll shoot episode 1, then it'll be streamed when I'm streaming. So I'll be playing Mass Effect 2, not 1, sorry, Mass Effect 2. I'm skipping 1 because everyone's told me to skip 1.
Yeah, it is a skippable. The hardcore fans will tell you not to, but
yeah, that's what I've heard. One. But yeah, I've been told to skip 1, jump into 2. So we will give that a go. Okay, is there anything else, or are we good?
Can you hate me for just a second? I'll give you permission. Really excited for Horizon Zero Dawn and Legend of Zelda.
Get out of here! Wrong podcast, Joe.
Bye, guys. It's been real.
Wrong podcast.
I know.
One game I did miss off of that list is Cuphead, which, if it ever comes,
at this point, I don't care. At this point, I don't. It's just the game looks beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong.
What I played of it was interesting.
But just fucking don't give me a trailer. Just work on the game.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't to me, it's not anticipated because I don't ever think it's gonna come out.
Fair enough. So if you had to pick one as your most anticipated game, as that is the title, what would it be?
This is difficult. On your list, I would have to pick Red Dead.
Red Dead, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. For me, it just... But at the same time, I don't think it's going to come out this year.
So, but hypothetically, it's a mentor, so...
Yeah.
And if I had to pick, I would definitely go with South Park.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
No, I played half of the first one. I don't know why I didn't complete it, and it was just hilarious.
So good. So good. So good. All right. Well, that is our list of the most anticipated games. Let's jump into the news real quick. And speaking of Mass Effect Andromeda is coming in March. Did you know? Mass Effect Andromeda will be launching in North America on Tuesday, the 21st of March. Sorry, the dates muddled me up because I say it differently to you guys.
Yeah.
Tuesday, March 21st, 2017, and the beginning. Don't know why it says that. Thursday, the 23rd of March 2017 in Europe. This really annoys me, by the way. I would like to add this. EA, I say a lot of good stuff about you, but F you, EA, for this. Why? We do global releases now. Why does North America get it 2 days
I hate
before?
when companies do that.
Sense.
Or they have regional special editions. And I'm just like...
But why? How does that make sense? It doesn't. So, F you.
It would make more sense for a console because you have to, like, there's more manufacturing that goes into a console. But a disc and digital, like a server?
But if a single player game as well. Like, I'd get it maybe if it was a multiplayer game. It's like, okay, we don't want to smash our servers on the first day. Hopefully it's not too much. But no, a single player game like this. So, no, that's just very annoying. Very annoying. Next piece of news is Firewatch. Have you played Firewatch at all?
I've played a bit of it. Yes.
Okay, it has now passed 1 million in sales. The critically acclaimed, narratively adventure-driven game, Firewatch, has now passed 1 million sales since its release last February. The indie game, which is amazing, by the way, the indie game sales across PC, Mac, PS4, and Xbox One were announced by the developer, Campo Santo, on Twitter. So, do you know what I mean? That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So,
congratulations.
Congratulate 100%. Congratulations. Always happy to see indies doing well. So, good. I haven't ever had a chance to play Firewatch, but
it's beautiful.
I've heard mixed things.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful game, but like, yeah, there are some issues I find with it. But yeah, it's a beautiful game, and congratulations to them because they make a really good story for that. So,
a game you've probably heard of, Joe, because you love your PS4 too much, is a game called Ryan, and Ryan has been re-revealed for PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. The action/adventure/puzzle game, Ryan, which was first unveiled at the PS4 exclusive as a PS4 exclusive, at Gamescom 2013. That long ago, Jesus, didn't realize it was that long ago. Before going radio silent about a year ago, has now been re-released as a multi-platform game due out May 2017. I would be saying this isn't a good sign.
Yeah, absolutely not.
If Sony dropped it as an exclusive, that's not a good sign.
There's a lot of stories about that. If Sony gave you, like, that's a really bad sign. You know, like, Sony gave you back the rights. They don't even feel like it's worth having it.
Have it. Have it. Just, you can have it.
So I understand there was a lot of problems with this game. I know it's a Spanish studio. Hello, Spain. So I know they were undergoing a lot of problems, but seeing that it's going to come out in May 2017, and let's say that's truth, and it being on multiple platforms this time, in less than a year of them being let go of Sony, it's not a good sign. I don't have a lot of faith.
No, me neither. But keep it locked to my Xbox and Me podcast to find out more. Next piece of news is Tomb Raider reboot writer Rihanna. I think it's Parchetti. How do you think you say that?
Yeah, I'm dyslexic too, so this is really fucking me up.
Oh, dude, we need Ross back. Ross needs to be here. Ross always helps me out with this.
Just give him a Skype call. It's like,
oh, dude, how'd you say this name? Anyway, quits the series. Tomb Raider developer Crystal Dynamics has announced that Rihanna writer of the recent Pratchett.
Yeah.
Pratchett. Writer of the recent Tomb Raider reboots will no longer be working on the series. Crystal Dynamics and Rihanna announced the news on the Tomb Raider Twitter account, saying the writer is off to pursue new adventures separate from the Tomb Raider franchise. I just want to say thank you very much to this young lady, or old lady, or lady, I should say, because Tomb Raider reboot, fantastic. Both of them are absolutely amazing.
Fantastic.
It won 2016's Game of the Year. No. Won 2015's Game of the Year. This is a good point to say, when are we doing Game of the Year, Joe? You haven't got a clue, mate. But we are doing it next week. Next week is our Game of the Year show. Me, Ross, you may be on the show. I haven't decided yet.
That's fine. That's fine. No, I see how it is.
I see how it is. I've covered Ross's bum for the last 4 weeks, but you know,
decides to come back.
You know, no. But the show will be free. It will be free for everyone to view via YouTube, Hangout, Google Hangout, I should say, youtube.com/MCFixer. So if you want to watch live with a gangbuster of people, head over to that channel. We'll probably be streaming it. I think it's next Thursday. We've confirmed with Ross. Nice. So if you're around next Thursday, probably about 9 GMT, we will be talking our Game of the Year.
I'll be there.
You'll be there one way or the other.
In spirit or...
Our last piece of news, Joe, is an interesting one. Platinum's Turtles game delisted from Steam, PSN, and Xbox. Activision has removed Platinum's Turtle game, that is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Manhattan game, from the PlayStation Network and the Xbox Live Game Store. The game was developed is an action game.
Yeah.
I swear. Let me tell you, did you hear that noise? So I don't know what Hagley's on today. She's usually really good about no noise during the pod. But today she's turned on the telly and then now she's scrolling on the phone. Now she's looking at me all innocent like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Really? She's not doing well today, guys. I don't know what's wrong. Anyway, she doesn't care about this Platinum Turtle game either, clearly. No. But it's been pulled from stores. I find that super interesting. So if you find it on Amazon really cheap, go buy it. It's around £20 apparently. Buy it, keep it in the cellophane because it will not be around soon. I guarantee it.
I heard very, very negative things about this. Only one of my friends liked this game.
I reached out for a review code for this game. They said they were going to give me one. Come to the day of giving it to me, they said, oh, actually, we've decided not to hand out reviews to certain YouTubers. I was like, oh, okay. See you later. Interesting.
You watch bad game anyway.
You want your game. Get out of here.
I want it.
But yeah. Games with gold. If you are downloading, if you do have gold and you're downloading the free games, you should be. Death Trap World of Van Helsing is available from January 1st to January 31st. Killer Instinct Season 2 is available from January 16th to February 15th. And you can continue to get Outlast until from December 16th to January 15th. On the 360, you can download The Cave from January 1st to January 15th. And Rayman Origins from January 16th to January 31st. Beautiful. We're almost there. We're almost at the end, but we're not quite there, Joe.
Okay.
Fixer's sack. Would you like to take the first email?
No,
that sounds like a no.
No, I could do it. All right, cut me some slack here, man. I could read it. Okay. Small font. Let me get my glasses out.
Make them bigger. You can make it bigger.
I got. Question numero uno. Hey, Fix.
Oh, okay, go on. Yeah, shut up. I'll shut up. My bad.
Hello, Fix, and everyone else. That's me. Hi. It's Charlie. Hey, Charlie, what's up? Other known as Charles, but otherwise known as Yami.
Yami.
Yep, Yami. There you go. I was wondering a few things. Number one, if you could be transported into any game, which one would it be and why? And this way, number two, what do you think of the future of the Saints Row will turn out to be? Seeing how we should be getting a Crackdown 3 late this year, hold your breath. The reason behind Saints Row is because I was in a deep hour-long conversation with a coworker about the game with their developer, Volition Deep Silver, which is located about 15 minutes from my house. As a side note, I can't wait for the Nintendo Switch and Halo Wars 2 to come out next year because that's where some of my taxes will go. Same here, Charlie. Thanks. Anyway, thanks for reading this, and I hope you and everyone else, me, has a great day. I will, Charlie. Hashtag Yummy. Thank you. So
Yummy.
Yummy. Yeah, listen, man.
Hashtag Yummy. All right, question number one. If you could be transported into any game world, which would it be and why?
Okay.
Probably Football Manager. Because that way I'd be a football manager and would make a lot of money.
Yeah.
If I'm giving a real answer, the Gears of War 4, because I'd be really bulky, because everyone's bulky in that game.
Yeah, just be really fit.
I'd be ripped, wouldn't I? So, if I'm Marcus Phoenix, I'll survive to an old age at least, guaranteed. No, fun. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. I don't.
I'm trying to look at games.
Most of the games I play, I'll fluff about while you think. Most of the games I play are like post-apocalyptic and zombies, and they're not worlds I want to live in.
Exactly.
I live in the real world, so I try and play games for escapism. I guess. I don't know.
I got two.
Go on then, hit me.
I got Destiny.
Okay.
Would love to be a warlock. The warlock's my class. Hunter used to be my class. Warlock now because I can be the Emperor Palpatine I always wanted to be. Awesome world. Love to fly. You never die because Ghost keeps on resurrecting you. So
that's a good point. That's a good point.
And then somewhere in the Red Dead universe, because
that's just normal world.
Yeah, but I'm a cowboy, and it'd be kind of Westworld-ish. But I'm a cowboy, and I'm ranked 200 in that game. That's me. So
I'm surprised you didn't say Star Wars.
No, because you know what? Here's the deal. I love Star Wars. I love Battlefront. That's a shitty world, shitty universe to be stuck in. Every 30 years, there's a major conflict. Right? You know, at least Trump's not president there, but you got Palpatine. What's better? I don't know.
What about Mario? I'd like to be a Goomba.
No, don't be a Goomba. You're gonna get your head stomped.
I'd like to be a Goomba. So when I'll be the guy that stops Mario. That's me. I did it. And the second guess was about Saints Row.
The future of it.
Well, the developer of Saints Row are bringing out that game Mayhem Agents
of Mayhem.
That's it, Agents of Mayhem, something like that this year, which I think is a stupid idea. Just go give me Saints Row 5 and I'd be happy.
I looked at that game and I was just like, so this looks exactly like Saints Row.
Yeah.
So if you're going to give me that looks something exactly like Saints Row, could you just give me Saints Row?
Thank you.
If you're not going to do something super original with your IP, just don't do it at all.
Yeah. Totally agree. Totally agree. Okay. This next one says, hi, Fix and whoever else is on. They're starting to understand, Joe. They're starting to understand.
My name's Joe. I have a name and feelings.
It says Game of the Year, something. I'm not going to say this because I want everyone to send me a voice note with their Game of the Year and it will be on next week's episode. So send me a voice note saying your name, where you're from, and your Game of the Year. Mm-hmm. And you can be on next week's show. I will insert the clip, send it to myxboxandmepodcast@gmail.com. I will put it out everywhere. Please do it. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, back onto this email. So I won't say your Game of the Year, proper BO, but I will say your most disappointed game, which is The Division. Was hyped for this. Enjoyed the game until you reached level 30, and then it died on its arse, which I totally agree. Best DLC / add-on, Dead Rising, Rise of Iron. It's my game. Okay, cool. Most played game, Destiny, Rise of Iron, and most anticipated game for him is Destiny 2.
I have a feeling he really likes Destiny.
It sounds that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As always, love ya, proper B.O. Joe, we've done another episode, my friend.
Yeah.
So you know what that means.
It's time to plug stuff.
Plug. Plug, and get yourself out of it. So what have you got to plug this week?
So I got to plug a YouTube channel that I'm pretty proud of. And that's called Poly Games, where we talk about all games, all consoles. I get yelled at a lot. It's all about starting a conversation between you and me. My opinion is just that. It's an opinion, and it's there to start a conversation with you, the audience. So please check that out. It helps me a lot. Sub, like, share. And yeah, that's all I got. Poly Games, with an I, by the way, gang. With an I. There you
go. With an I.
Yeah.
Back to your normal stuff. Patreon.com/MCFixer. Support at any level. It would mean the world to me. Honestly, I know people say it all the time, but we had a fantastic year. We really, really did have a fantastic year, and I'm looking to grow. And I do this as full-time as I can. With some more help, I can do this full-time as in full-time. Meaning 5 days a week, 7 days a week, because it'd be my own business. I won't stop. So 5 days a week, 7 days a week. I'm talking a lot of shit, ain't I? If you can support, I'd appreciate it. Also, head over to patreon.com, mcfix.co.uk/store. You can buy yourself a My Xbox and Me t-shirt, maybe. And apart from that, until next week, I will love you. I will leave you. And I will see you all later. Bye.
Okay.
Want the last word on my podcast, eh? This is my podcast.
I'm sorry.